Welcome to the real man's and woman's workout. Today, we're going to experience a true functional, an attempt at a real and true functional training sequence. Um, Bear with me. I have not done any exercise instruction in 20 years, no group training in 15 years, so I'm going partially off memory, and just bear with me. Okay. First, let's talk about the setup. I've moved the portable villains layer to one of my clients' home. It's Ken, and I'll introduce the characters and the clients in a little bit. Let's see, so we've got the station set up. I'll go over all the stations one by one, and then we'll go through the sequence. I'm going to try to do this in one take before my dog wants a walk. I know, yeah, I'll clean it up, I promise. Okay, yeah, all right. So let's talk about. Let's go. First thing, the portable villains layer has an imaginary simulator room. I'm going to let you use it. I'm going to be in there too. Y'all can view. And during this simulation, I am going to start, stop, possibly rewind, maybe fast forward. So stay with me as best you can. I'm sorry if I get out of place. I may need to pause to catch up because I'm out of practice. I haven't done this sort of thing in a while. Okay. At that, let's see, where am I? Gonna get my notes. Okay. The clients. My clients' names are Bob, Ted, Carol, and Alice. Alice hasn't been yet working out with us yet. She's not sure she wants to do this, so she's just going to watch. Bob and Carol are married. Ted and Alice are married. And let's talk about Bob first. Bob is mid-30s. I don't really ask too many questions about my clients. Not my business. Bob is in his 30s, 30-ish. When he came to us, he was about 40 pounds over. Well, when he called me, when he was about 40 pounds overweight. He's probably down about 15 pounds now. Carol is his wife. She is shorter, a little overweight, not a whole lot, but I kind of like most typical people. Carol's a little quiet about what she does, about herself, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't ask, not my business. Now Ted is running for city commission. Ted is an active community member. He's actually kind of fit. He did some training with one of the hit trainers last year, so he knows what he's doing, mostly. He gets a little too encouraged. Carol can be a little shy. She grew up in this is what Bob told me. She grew up in a very protected household, so she struggles to reach out. Alice helps us by videoing the skill sequences and sending those to the other clients so they can review them. Okay, so those are the people. Yes, thank you. Okay. The strength stations. Like I said, PK, Project Kratos, whatever it is. We're going to go very basic today just for demonstration sakes. Push, pull, legs. Now, to make it easy, we're going to use simulated, we're already in the simulator, not yet, but we're going to use a chin-up station. Now, the chin-up bar we're going to use used to be from trapeze riggings, and it's adjustable, can go up and down and go anywhere. I don't have one of these. I really wanted one, but the company went out of business. Portable chin-up bar from if anyone can find this thing. Oh, we haven't paused yet. But yeah, anyway, contact me if you're curious about this thing. So we got that. Then we got the push station, which is going to be push-ups, negative push-ups. Again, push, pull, legs. You can make your choices. This is just an example, very basic. The other one, obviously, body weight squats. Lots of variations of those. I'll let you choose. For the purposes of today's video, we're going to do pull. I'm just going to say pull, push, legs. Okay. Let's see where we are. The skills, uh, the skill station. I just unskilled myself. The skill station. First one. Y'all heard it yesterday on the last one. Wood chop. That's over back in the corner, back over there. Yeah, okay. The second one, and I'm going to introduce this one to you, and this is going to be fun. Some of you may recognize this device. Let's see if I can get this right. Some of you may recognize this. Oh, yeah. That is a real man's lawnmower. Get that motor off. God. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, it works. This lawnmower is from 1960 and it still works. Ken, I see you left it out in the rain. That's going to be a consequence. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay. I'm pretty bad about forgetting things. He's just as bad as me, but I don't get the consequence. Anyway, so I'll talk about consequences and all that in a minute, how that works. Here we go. Second one. No, second one, third one. Third skill position. Here in Florida, we have a lot of hurricanes. We have a lot of power outages from things. And many people have generators. I have one, so it's back there on the RV. Ted has one. What is the thing you need to do to your generator frequently? Occasionally. Ken, you defined exercise. What is it we now should call what we're supposed to do to a generator? Or to demons? I don't know. Help me with that. Anyway, so we got a generator. It is one of the pull handle generators. If you've ever used a pull cord device, what is it with these things? It doesn't matter what brand it is, even if it's the same brand, the pull is different. I don't get it. Anyway, so this one, it stalls. It takes a while to crank. I think he forgets the choke, honestly. Anyway, so we're going to work on that. They've been looking up things about pull cords, how to start things and angles. And so on each of these things, two more stations. The second skill station, Alice wants some azaleas or some flower thing planted. The azaleas need to be put in the ground. So we are going to use a post hole digger. Pause the video after this and go look up how to use a post hole digger. Bet you'll find something you didn't know. I'll put that right there. All right. We're not using the generator or the post hole digger to exercise. We're not using the generator pull to exercise our lats and our rear delt and everything. We're starting the generator. It needs started and it needs exercise. It's a little difficult, but we're not doing it for fitness. We're putting it in as part of a skill routine. If you got good at pulling a generator cord and could start it the first time every time, would that benefit your life? Probably. The post hole digger, boom, like this. We're not doing that to exercise our core, our arms. We're not doing it that. We're doing it to dig holes to put in azaleas. But if you learn to do it correctly and efficiently, it's not that hard. If you're struggling with it, you're probably doing it wrong. Look it up. Now, the fourth skill, and this is an important part. It is going to be the cardio part. I don't even want to call it cardio. This is going to be airway. And there's a specific reason we need this one, not for what you think. Everybody has things they want to learn, things they want to work on. I'm just going to give you the examples of how this is going to work. At one point in the sequence, you're going to read something aloud, loudly, or you're going to shadow. There's a language technique called shadowing. If you want to know more about that, look up Alexander Argeles. Just look up language shadowing, and you'll get it. Um, so this is going to be kind of an oratory skill. You can use a wind instrument instead. Saxophone, trumpet, just any wind instrument. Doesn't matter. The important point about this is to practice something you want to work on, and you'll see kind of what's going on. You need to practice something you already know, and you need to rehearse it. So, let me tell you a little bit about the character, Bob. I forgot to tell you about Bob. Bob is, he was, I think he kind of is, he was a YouTube star. And by star, I mean, he had a gamer channel, and he did tech reviews, a lot of tech reviews. He took some of the money he earned from his YouTube things and bought a dead mall and turned the whole thing into this YouTube creator studio. So he's got tons of studios, rents the spaces out for hours to YouTube. He's doing good now. Ken, he's trying to work up his political career. Good on him. His wife, I'm not sure. I think she's a trophy wife. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Where are we? Let's start the simulation. Here we go. Into the simulation room. Begin simulation. Bob, Ted, Carol, Alice. Let's get ready. Okay, let's check. I'm almost ready to go. Bob, I got your meal plan. Ted, I got your meal. Carol? 20 seconds. Speed up the time. Carol, where's the... Okay. Consequence. Pause simulation. This is an important point in a group training thing. These clients have a verbal contract with each other. They all have some skills they want to work on. All of them are doing a meal plan, and they have to turn in a meal plan for the next day to me before they start the workout. Now, in a consequence, doesn't matter who causes the consequence, everybody stops. Doesn't matter where you are in the sequence, everybody stops and just waits 2 minutes. That annoys the crap out of people. We don't move, we don't talk, we don't yell at each other, we don't say anything. You just got to wait. You just have to wait. This is the consequence. Everybody wants to get their workout going, but there's a consequence. We'll finish the workout either way, but if they have to wait, they wait. In the beginning of the program, you don't use consequences a whole lot. As people get more and more advanced, you start using the consequences to ensure battleship good strategies. Okay, now, simulation on. All right, let's get started. The skill thing is first. Pause simulation. The wood chopping is going to be the most difficult skill for this sequence. So we're going to start with that. Usually you want to start with a strength. Usually. And the sequence and the order of the sequence is very important for your mental focus, your control. You generally want to start with a sequence unless you have a difficult, complex, or dangerous skill. I don't recommend using dangerous skills for this. No chainsaws. Resume. All right, Carol's walking back to the wood pile. Carol has been struggling with the wood pile a little bit. She's been getting it more and more lately. I just watch. Now, if she gets one good, I'll applaud. Yay, good. If she gets one She, if she goes through a thing and doesn't get any of them, I don't say anything. You just ignore failed behavior and support success. All right, so she's about to start. Everybody's going to get to their stations. Let's see. We wait. Should we wait? Okay. Okay. So Carol is about to start. Should we start Carol first or let people get going? No, let's start. Let's start. Here we go. Carol's going. I can hear it. She's chopping away. Now, the control of the time on this is going to be decided by the strength stations. The strength stations are the most important, so they're the bottleneck. They get the primary time. Everything else has to be dependent on those things. So after Carol finishes the wood pile, might be 2 minutes, usually about 2 minutes. Sometimes we'll go to 3. She's going to go to the strength station. All right, let's just speed up the simulation. All right, she's coming back here. And Ted is going to the wood pile. Okay, Ted's going to the wood pile. Carol is getting ready to do chin-ups. Now she's doing a self-assisted chin-up. The bar's been lowered to this position, and she's going to use her legs a little bit. Very slow, very controlled. There are other ways to do this. This is what we use for now. Gives her confidence. Okay. Pause simulation. Let's talk about the strength. When you're doing this and you're outside or anywhere, there's a lot of distractions. I don't want to be another distraction. All of these clients have been through, this is where they're on the about 3 months here. All of these strength stations, they've been practiced on. There are only 2 things I need to say at this point on their strength training. That's it. That's it. Number 1, they go through, okay, I'll finish this and I'll back up. There is a phrase I use to get them to relax their face. I just say face. If their speed is going up, I'll say their name, and they'll know to control and slow down and regain their concentration. Let me go on to the face thing. Before the workout starts, and while they were watching over there, they're doing some face exercises. This is not to tone up your face. This is not no metaphysical thing. What this does is by clenching and tightening and pushing your face, you identify what that feels like, and then the difference between relaxation. You don't have to close your eyes. Some people do. Some people prefer it that way. It makes it easier. It depends on the environment. Some people prefer to keep their eyes closed. Some people don't. But during strength training, there should be no expression on your face. You should be Tommy Shelby blank. Absolutely. That's what you should think about. Tommy Shelby blank. That just complete Sigma stare. Okay. Let's go on from there. So Ken he's starting his chin-ups. No, Ken is on the thing. She's on the chin-ups. Okay, after chin-ups, now, here we go. Ken will go to chin-ups. She is going to lawnmower. Lawnmower. Here's why the lawnmower is there. After chin-ups, your heart rate has gone up. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Let's back up a little bit. I'm going to use on my phone here. I got my citrus fruit app. They all have their Apple Watches or Fitbit or whatever, and it ties into the app, so I can see their heart rate and any other thing I could think of to enable on there. It's not really important, but we like to watch for curiosity's sake. We'll go with this in a moment. So the heart rate is slowly going up. I did forget to mention. Simulation's paused. Okay, anyway, pause. When you're doing, I forgot my place. Push, pull, okay. When you're doing, yes, I did forget my place again. Push. Okay, the heart rate app. We don't really actually need it, but some people, if they like that thing, they can see the effect. They get the they get the thing. We're going to try to stay in that citrus fruit zone. Now, before the workout, like I was talking about the face, that's one of the start things you do. Just whether you're sitting, Ken doesn't like to be seen doing it, so he does it in the house. He thinks he's silly. I get it. I get it. It's important, but he'll do it as long as it gets done. I don't care. Another thing that they do before the workout, we have a setup of turned over, curved stones for the thing, and we use those for calf raises. And I just went too fast. Anyway, with Ken, thank you for the calf raises things. Even of everything I tried, I still did my calf raises first. Yeah, do your calf raises before your workout, people. It'll make a difference. All right. They've already done their calf raises. We're in the middle. Let's resume. Carol has gone to lawnmower. Now, the lawnmower, because Ken left it out, is stiff. The grass is also pretty high. The lawn's still got to get mowed. Doesn't matter who does it. If you push with a rusty lawnmower and tall grass, you're going to get a cut, but it's going to be difficult. Now, you're not doing it to get a cardiovascular effect. You're doing it to get the grass cut with this tool. And this tool, when the grass is really tall on this kind of thing, you have to kind of go back and forth like this. If it's short, and you can just go right across. But so she's struggling with that. Tough. Now she's going from there to generator pull. She's going to work on that generator, try to get it started. If you can get it started, you go on to the next one. You can do that one as long as the next one opens up. Here we go. She's going to generator. Ken's going to mow. Now he's going to take over where she left off to finish. There, he's cutting the grass. She's going to generator. I don't think she may have started it once, and she was really happy about this. When you have a successful completion, a client has a successful completion. This is a pretty cool thing. Carol, when she had never chopped wood. When she first chopped her piece of wood, the elation on her body was evident. She's like, yeah, I had to be careful with the axe. I had to calm her down, but she's like, I did it. And I felt the same emotion. Well, pretty close. I was like, yes. Same thing with the first time she got the generator. Like, yes. So that's where you are on that. Now, on these labor stations, grass cut, generator, not so much wood chop. Wood chop's more complex. The less complex, the more effort. You can do your coaching there. You can do your, come on, push it. That's where you do this thing. You don't do that during the weights. You let them focus during the weights, focus during complex skills, and encourage effort in the low complexity effort skill. Resume simulation. She's on generator. She's got it pulled. Sounds like it's trying to start, but not quite yet. And Bob has already been started. He's on wood. No, Bob, you're there. I missed him. He's on chin up. All right, now Carol has finished, and don't say anything because she didn't get it started. Ignore incomplete behavior. She's going to her oratory station. I'm just going to call it oratory station just because that's all I got for now. Give me a better idea. What she's doing is shadowing. She's learning Spanish. And again, look up language shadowing. Basically, you walk back and forth, and you're listening to a recording of dialogues, and you're repeating them as they're saying. And you say it loudly, as distinctly as you can. What this does, you're going to be pacing while you're doing this. This is an airway usage. I'm not trying to get the heart rate up or anything. I just want to keep the air moving. And I want you to practice doing these things while you're walking, talking. You can do this with any type of thing. Now, Ted, let's see, unpause. Ted, what is it you're going to do to read that? Virtue of selfishness. Okay. Go to your happy place, Danny. Go to your happy place. Okay, okay. Good on you. All right. And Bob is doing saxophone. The musical instruments can be kind of difficult in this kind of environment, especially bagpipes. People either like or hate bagpipes. I love bagpipes. I like get if I hear boom 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 car next to me, I'll crank up my bagpipe music. People love that. Anyway, so Carol, where was she? Carol, she started. Oh, she started on her her shadowing. Ken is finishing up on the lawnmower, going to the generator, and Bob is now going from or was he there? He's on chance. No, he's going to lawnmower now. Okay, so they're moving. She's doing her Spanish practice. Yeah, her vowels are getting a little better. It takes practice. The vowels are hard. The consonants are a little bit easier. I'm barely learning Spanish. I need to. That's going to be one of my things in the future. So from there, now the oratory skill, the oratory practice, brings down the heart rate, brings down your oomph from the lawnmower and from the generator. Let your mind absolve some, absolve, wrong word, but let you calm down a little bit. So your heart rate during that time is coming down. And after that station, you're going to pick it back up on the next strength training. The next strength training she's going to is push-up. Now she's going to be doing negative push-ups today. And Ken is going from generator to his oratory thing. He's going to start reading, pacing, and he's going to read from the virtue of selfishness. Now, Ken he's in Toastmasters. He's trying to improve his oratory skills because he's running for city council. So one of the things you do in Toastmasters is you read from your favorite thing and you practice reading it over and over. And you get used to the sound of your voice. You get used to a lot of things. So what he does is he stands in front of his wife. She videos him. And he stands up straight, tall, and he speaks. He practices his oratory skills. So you can do this with anything. You can do this with a biology textbook. I suggest you do it with Ken's manuals. That would be a good thing. So you can do this with anything. You speak aloud, loud as you can, reasonably. Pace, keep moving. That's all part of the thing. Now, let's see. Carol has gone to push-up. She's on her push-ups. Ken is on the generator. And Bob is on the lawnmower. Bob is about to go to the generator. And she's on push-up. Carol is going back to the lawnmower. Lawn's going up this way. They'll get it done, hopefully. So, Ken is going from there. I forgot. I got stuck again. Sometimes it's hard to keep it in my head. All right, pause. Let's get situated. Bob is on the lawnmower. Carol is on push-up. Ken is on... Is he on? He's on oratory. He's on oratory. He's going to come to push-up. All right. So Carol's going to go to lawnmower. And anyway, so we're going to come back. You're going to go through this sequence again and again and again. Each time they're on the skills, they're going to focus intently on the skills, focus intently on the strength. Didn't sleep well last night. Not anything bad, just part of this process with the surgery. So on the squat one, at the end of the squat, we're going to finish up the lawn. I cannot believe it. I forgot the post hole. Now we got to do the post hole. Okay, anyway, you kind of get the idea. You'd put the post hole, in this example, you'd put the post hole somewhere in there. I got to figure that out. You want to rotate this sequence through until you get it down. Um, the more each of the participants practice, the better they're going to get at the skills. They're doing all these skills. They're mastering all these skills, things they needed to do anyway, along with the strength. Again, you can do all kind of different strength. So at the end, here we go. Boom, boom. At the end of the workout, after the strength sequence of the last piece, you got some choices here. You can finish the workout, you're done, you've gone through all your things, or you can continue rotating through the skills. I suggest doing the skills 3 more times. You can do an hour workout. You're not, again, working out, you're practicing the skills. The workout strength part is done. But you can, if you're interested in cardio, you can keep your heart rate in that citrus zone. The wave will it'll kind of go like this. It'll go up on the strength, stay up a little bit during the lawnmower, start coming down during the generator, start coming down during the oratory, and then back up on the strength. So you can play with the placement of these skills if you want to keep that. If that's not interested you, do it how you want. You can organize the skill sequence how you want. The the citrus fruit range, it is what it is. Just if that's important to you, you can get it going. All right, that is all for now. You kind of got an idea. I know it's chaotic haywire. I made a little thing here. I'll make a better one if anybody wants a copy of it. What I would like to see, this idea live. I'm in no shape to kind of play with it. Don't really have the tools at the moment to do that. And really the wherewithal. But what I would like to see is somebody actually try this and video it. That would be really cool. It takes some practice to do group training like that. My friend Josh Miller in Gainesville, he's the one who taught me group training. Like I said, I'm out of practice, 15 years out of practice, and Josh, I'm sorry. If I get back into it, I'll do better. Please forgive me. I'm doing group training in an imaginary simulation is not easy. Okay. I hope this demonstration or imaginary demonstration kind of gives you an idea of a possibility. And in the next video, we'll talk about the after part and considerations. Thanks for watching. Oh, my landscaper's here. I got to go.